Good morning, family. Welcome to today's Lessons for Life. Today is Wednesday, September 16, 2009, and we're reading in 1 Chronicles Chapter 14. And as always, I encourage you to read the chapters through for yourself. See what you get from the email us, and we'll put it on the blog. But we see here, this is a lot going over some of the stories that we've read before. But as soon as David becomes king, when the Philistines hear that he has become king, actually, then they come up to challenge him. And one thing I saw from that was, immediately as we get a promotion or we get a blessing or we get something good happens to us, something that comes up to kind of test us, to challenge us, just a hurdle that we have to overcome, as the Philistines even show here. But what I enjoyed and what I also want to share for Lessons for Life was, when he defeated them, then they came again. And he inquired of the Lord, and God told him, we'll wait and until you hear the sounds coming from the treetops, and then you go in, because that was the Lord going before him to even really prepare his battle and fight his battle, but going on before him. And then after that it goes on to say, and then they basically were victorious, but that part that I saw was they. And that's one of the key things I like to pull from the scripture, where it's not David working by himself, but they were victorious. It was David, and now remember, God went before him to really prosper his way and make him victorious, or prepare the victory really for him. So they were victorious over the Philistines in that second battle, so that we see in this chapter. So that's what I really saw as I was reading this chapter. Like I said, it was a story that we had read from before, but it's the reason why it's repeated in the scriptures, and there's so many lessons we can get from reading these scriptures even over and over and over again. But that important lesson that I like to continually and remind myself and for us to keep as we go throughout the day is about that David and the Lord were victorious. So for us, we don't face a battle by ourselves, as long as we're conscious of the Lord being there with us, present in whatever challenges, whatever obstacles we face, whatever battles we face, and we can be victorious over anything that comes up against us. So that's my lesson for life for today. With that, create yourself a wonderfully blessed day today, and we'll talk again tomorrow.